Hey everybody, I am back here with my Sense of Days Gone By number 21. I know it's been a couple weeks, I think 2 weeks since I've put up my last one. That's because, you know, I had the family in town and stuff. So this is like 2 weeks worth of melting, but one of the weeks, one and like a little bit, maybe like 8 or 9 days of it, I wasn't really melting a whole heck of a lot. I still think this is going to be a little bit longer than my regular videos, so settle in if you guys want to watch the whole thing. And if you don't want to watch the whole thing, check out the description box for timestamps on when I talk about all the individual melts. So maybe you can just hit up the ones that that intrigue you. Okay, so starting off here with a Life Deliberate Soap Company. Now this one was a really big pink flower, real cute. And this one is in Spring Hyacinth. Now the throw from this one was like, it was like a high to a good throw. I believe I melted this in the Glade Warmer. I really enjoyed it. It really filled up my room with a beautiful floral scent, but kind of like a lighter floral scent. This is one of the first melts I've had that had hyacinth in it. And for some reason, I don't know why, it smelled like a Barbie. Maybe when I was a kid, I had like a Barbie yeah, for some reason it smells like a Barbie. No, so there must have been some perfume or something as a kid that was like around my toys that must have been hyacinth scented and I just didn't know it. But I really do like this scent, and I don't think I've seen a lot of vendors offer scents in hyacinth. So if anybody out there knows if there's any other vendors that do this, you know, let me know, because I would definitely be on the lookout for more of that one. I definitely did enjoy that one. Okay, the next one here is Ava's Country Cupboard. This one is in Starfruit and Mango. This was 2 Grubby Heart Tarts, and I melted only 1 Grubby Heart at a time, one time in the 18 watt, one time in the 24 watt, because, you know, with family here, I didn't want to overpower them. Normally Ava's is pretty strong. This one was not, though. This one from 1 Grubby Heart in both of the hot plates, I really only got about a low to medium throw. Really couldn't smell it too much at all unless I was, you know, within probably like a, I don't know, 4 to 5 foot radius of the warmer. It was a really nice scent. It's one of the first scents I've ever seen with Starfruit, which is kind of why I got it, because it's interesting. It just kind of smells like a sugary fruit scent in here. I mean, it's a really nice scent. I would repurchase this, and next time what I would do is melt both Grubby Tarts together and see if I can get a better throw, because normally I do not melt, like, normally I melt at least 1.5 ounces, if not 2 ounces of wax, if not more, in everything that I melt. So that one was just, 1 Grubby Heart was just not doing it for me. Okay, this next one here from Beezy Tarts was in Iced Lemon Cookies. This one, let's see, I got this one in January. I absolutely love this one. I really do love this scent, this Iced Lemon Cookie scent. It does smell a little bit generic after a while, like every vendor has some sort of Iced Lemon Cookie scent, but it's still a scent that I really like. It's just really sweet, nice lemon scent. I melted this when my mother-in-law was here, and she absolutely loved it as well, because she really enjoys lemon scents. You can definitely get the cookie scent in there. It does smell like a sugar cookie with lemon, and this one is maybe a shade stronger on the cookie scent than the lemon scent. But still, I mean, it's still a good scent. If I want lemon, I would still absolutely reach for that one. Okay, this next one here from Beezy Tarts again is Pink Sugar Cookies, one of my favorites of the week. I melted this last night. Only had it on though for about 3 to 4 hours when we went to bed, and I shut it off, and it was killing me just because, you know, this one is such a good scent and I was enjoying it so much. The throw on this one was good in a 24 watt hot plate. Like the Iced Lemon Cookies with this Pink Sugar Cookies, you can pick up the cookie scent. Yeah, this one is a good blend of both cookies and pink sugar. I can pick up both. It may be more like, actually, it may be kind of close to 50% pink sugar, 50% cookie smell. It's really, really absolutely friggin' delicious. I really, really do love it. I would repurchase this again in a hot minute, and I would hoard this one as much as I could if I can get it again. Like, I'd want like 10 of those. That's really good. Okay, this one here, Canary by Victoria. This one is in Cherry Fizzy Pop. This is their Lemon Lime Fizzy Pop scents just with cherry in it. This one had a good throw. I did really enjoy it. It was just a really nice effervescent scent. Melted in the 24 watt hot plate. Good to go. The problem, as always, with Candles by Victoria is I threw in the whole scent shot because I'm stubborn and I don't like to cut it in half. And yep, once again, like it didn't melt, and there was hardened wax around the edge for like a good portion of the plate. There was barely, the melted wax pool was tiny. I had to go in there and fish out tons of hardened wax. You know, and Candles by Victoria, I really do love her stuff. She's got a good scent list, but I honestly feel like I'm not going to order from her again unless she can figure out a way to get the scent shot wax softer, because part of the reason I like getting scent shots is they're easy. I toss in the whole thing. It's kind of like you toss it in and you forget about it. If I have to sit there and dick around with it and cut it in half, I'm just finding myself less and less willing to do it. And then every time I have to fish out wax, I get more and more angry. And especially since the 24-watt hot plates are, you know, getting taken off the shelves, this one will barely melt in a 24-watt hot plate. So I don't know what's going to happen, you know, for the people that are new to wax, that they can't get that hot plate. And I don't know how this one would do in a lower wattage hot plate. So I don't know. I'm having conflicting feelings about this company. I mean, I love Candles by Victoria, but sometimes the work that goes in with her wax, because it's so hard, is just, it's becoming not worth it to me. You know, maybe I'll change my mind if I'm in a different mood later, but this scent was really good. And that was a nice cherry scent. It was not like that nasty cherry. It was a really good effervescent cherry. I really did like the scent. Okay, this one here from Daphne's Divine. This was a couple like star-shaped, scallopy looking tarts. And pink mallow grapefruit. I had my husband pick this out last night. I wanted to melt something from Daphne, so I said, hey, go into my Daphne's cube drawer thing and pick something out. This is what he grabbed. It's a really gorgeous scent. Really nice, sweet, creamy pink sugar scent. The grapefruit, I don't really smell a whole heck of a lot on cold. When it was warm, it smelled pretty much like it did in the bag. It was amazing, but the throw on this one really was about a low. I could not smell it at all unless I was within maybe 2 to 2.5 feet of the warmer. And when I was within that radius of the warmer, it did smell amazing, but I just couldn't smell it anywhere else in my kitchen. It wasn't a 24-watt hot plate. So I melted 3 of these tarts at one time in the 24-watt. 2 at a time went into the 18-watt. I thought maybe the lower wattage would help in the 18, but it was the same thing. I really couldn't smell it a whole lot, which is kind of a shame because it's such a gorgeous, gorgeous scent. Okay, this one here from Kay's Creation is in Drunken Bliss. This was one of my absolute favorites of the week. Drunken Bliss is frozen margarita, which is citrus lime tequila, along with Pure Bliss, which is pink sugar and vanilla. This was like the sniffing sticks, so I melted 2 sniffing sticks at a time, once in the 24-watt, once in the 18-watt. The throw was good both times. It was a little bit better in the 24-watt, but yeah, I really absolutely love this one. Like I said, the throw was really good. It's just like you can get that like lime scent along with the pink sugar and the sweetness of the vanilla. Oh my goodness, you guys, this one is amazing. I will go back to Kay's Creations eventually to get this in a bag of brittle because this one blew me away. It was really, really, really good. Okay, moving on to lasting scent candles here. This one is in Canary Rock Candy. I got this one in a D-stash, so I cannot speak for how old it is, but the throw from this one was a good throw, and I melted this in the 18-watt hot plate. I don't have an official scent description for Canary Rock Candy, but it was just like a really nice lemon scent. I think it was more on the tart side. It smells a little bit more on the tart side of the lemon, but mixed with that rock candy, it's just pretty good. And the rock candy scent is just kind of, I don't know, sweet. It smells like candy. Yeah, it mixes really well with the lemon. So yes, I absolutely did enjoy that one. If I ever did see it go up again, I would repurchase it. That one was pretty good. Okay, the next one here from Lasting Scent Candles is more of a recent purchase in Summertime Blues. This one is all sorts of berries, pie crust, and vanilla. Good throw from this one once again. Melted it in the 18-watt hot plate. It did really well in there. It's just a nice sweet berry scent. Oh my god, yeah, a nice sweet berry scent. I think I can pick up more of the pie crust on cold than I can on hot, but either way, yeah, I would absolutely repurchase this one again. I didn't love it to the point that like I would need to hoard it or probably get it in a loaf or something like that, but it is really good, and I would definitely want to have some of that on hand at all times. Okay, this next one here from Lasting Scent Candles is Watermelon Rock Candy, and this is another one I got in a D-stash last year. I think I got this one from Kirby. This one got melted once again in the 18-watt hot plate. The throw from this one was more of a medium. I really couldn't smell this one as much. It's a really good scent. I think I'm beginning to understand what the rock candy scent really smells like. It's like pretty strong on the rock candy in here, like maybe 50% rock candy, 50% watermelon, something like that. But like I said, once again, the throw from this one was about a medium in the 18-watt hot plate, but since it was from a D-stash, I cannot speak for how old the wax actually is. So this could be going on like a year old or more. But yeah, in the cup, it still smells amazing. When I smell it, like what's left in the cup right now, it smells really good. Okay, from Mariposa, Candle Company. This one here was a clamshell in raspberry lemonade. This was really cute. It was like yellow wax with I think these like pink sprinkles, or not pink, red, like glitter something on the top. This one had a really good tart smell. It was really nice and summery. I melted it when I had company over here, and the throw was about a medium, so you could smell it. It was present, but it wasn't like to the point that it was overpowering people or like annoying anybody. But it was just a really nice tart fruit, you know, lemon smell. And even though I thought the throw was a medium, I asked a couple other people around if they could smell it, and they seemed to be able to smell it a lot more than I could. So I say medium throw. To them, the throw seemed higher. But like once again, that kind of goes to show you how every nose is different. Because me and a couple of the other girls, we were standing at the same position away from the warmer, and I was like, "Can you smell that?" I'm like, "Because I cannot smell it from here." And she was like, "Yeah, I can smell that from here." So yeah, so who knows really, right? Okay, this next one here from Mimi's Tarts, it was a bag of these cute little purple donuts in Wildberry Scone. This one, I think I got 3 melts out of this one. I melted it twice in a 24 watt with a couple of donuts each, and then once in the 18 watt with a couple of donuts each. One time I did keep this on overnight because I was curious to see how it would do. And when I came back down in the morning after it had been going for like 8 to 10 hours, I could still smell it. It was still there, but it wasn't overpowering after that amount of time. Now that being said, this one in general, all the 3 times I melted it, it was about a medium throw. I mean, like, it was there, but it was not really, you know, super present. And normally out of my bakery stuff, I really like having like a stronger throw. So yeah, this one it was okay. I would not really go to repurchase it. As far as the scent, I was not a huge fan of this scent. It's like a really thick Wildberry bakery scent, but I feel like there's something in here that I'm just really not crazy about. So like I said, medium throw. The scent to me was not one of my favorites. So, you know, that's how that one goes. Okay, this next one here from Rosegirls. Now these are not empties obviously, but they're chunk bags, but I want to talk about them as I melt through them, because if not, you're not going to hear me review any Rosegirls for forever. So this one here was in blueberry muffin bread, and that's just what one of the chunks looks like here. This one, I melted in the 24 watt hot plate, and it had like a medium to high throw. I would say that I got out of that one. It was okay. As far as the blueberry scent, it smells like a little bit sweet. I think for the blueberry, it doesn't smell like so much an authentic blueberry as like a sweet sugary bakery blueberry. I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong, it's good, but it's just not my favorite. I think I've had blueberry muffin scents that I've enjoyed better. And I know that one says blueberry muffin bread on it, but I could not really smell any bread on there at all on cold or hot. It's mostly just blueberry muffin, because I think that's a pretty strong fragrance. So that one's about a medium to a high throw. Okay, this next one here from Rosegirls is Melon Mayhem. And this one, the scent description, I think it's like a, you know, one of their not custom blends, but signature blends, right? So it's just kind of like a mystery. This one smells absolutely amazing. It's a lot of melons, obviously. It's a really fresh, fruity scent. And I swear that I can get, maybe on cold and hot, a little bit of like a perfumey, floral, feminine scent out of there too. So I'm not exactly sure what's in there, but it's a really great scent. However, when I melted it in the 24 watt hot plate, I only got about a low to a medium throw. I really couldn't smell this one at all, unless I was like within a close vicinity of the warmer. So yeah, low to medium throw is about what I would classify it as, which really disappointed me, because this one on cold throw is just so amazing that I really wanted this one to fill up my kitchen and, like, you know, give it that amazing scent. Now I did only melt it one time, obviously. I've got more chunks in the bag, so I am going to remelt it, reassess it. Like I said, maybe that day I was off, but for any of you out there that have melted Melon Mayhem, will you let me know if you normally get a pretty good throw out of that one? Maybe I was just off that day. Okay, this next one here from Rosegirls is this peach Streuselkuchen, which is, I believe, once again, like their version of a coffee cake or something like that with peach in it. Now, when I smell this, it doesn't necessarily smell like peach. I can get the Streuselkuchen a little bit when I smell it on cold, but when it was hot, I really could not smell any Streuselkuchen, and it was mostly just a fruit scent. Now, here's the thing. I got a while ago an apricot zucchini bread scent from a vendor that when I smelled it, I couldn't smell any zucchini bread, and it smelled just like a buttery fruit scent. And it was different to me, and I really didn't like it. Now, this one smells pretty much very similar to that one. So even though this is peach, it smelled a lot like that apricot zucchini bread scent that I had before that was mostly just an apricot weird buttery smell. So I don't really get peach out of this one at all. And I think I've smelled their Posh Pristine Peach scent, and that one did smell like peach. This one really doesn't when it's melted. Maybe a little. I don't know. I don't know. When I just sniffed the bag there, I swear that I can't smell peach. But when it was melting, all I could think about was that apricot scent. So I'm not exactly sure what was going on with that one. But this one was more of a decent throw. This one had more of a decent throw. This one had a high throw in the 24-watt hot plate the one time I melted it. So yeah, I'm going to continue melting through that. But maybe I need to like train my nose to pick up on some more of the... I don't know. It was just kind of a strange one to me. Okay, so this next one here from Super Tarts. I'm going to talk about this one first. This one was one of her mashup tarts in zucchini, strawberry, rhubarb. This is like the only piece of wax I've ever gotten that has rhubarb in it, I think. And I really liked it. Now, I'm not going to tell you that I smelled rhubarb in it, but I really did enjoy this one. You guys know I'm a sucker for zucchini scents. This one had a high throw in the 24-watt hot plate. I melted the whole mashup tart in one time. Oh yeah, that smells mostly just like a strawberry zucchini scent. I cannot detect any rhubarb in there per se. Not that I really know what rhubarb smells like, but I did absolutely enjoy that one. And that one was actually one of my favorites that I've melted over the past couple weeks. Okay, this next one here from Super Tarts. This one is in Pink Peachy Cake. This one I also really, really liked. Another one of my favorites from the week. This one had a high to good throw when I melted it on my kitchen / living room area in a 24-watt hot plate. Oh my gosh, that is, you know what? Pink sugar tends to overtake a lot of stuff. And this one, it doesn't. You can smell pink sugar, but you can smell peach. And you can also get that like cake bakery scent. And that peach and that pink sugar just kind of meld together really, really well. I really absolutely loved this Pink Peachy Cake from Super Tarts. Would absolutely buy that one again. Okay, this next one from Super Tarts here is Storm's Blizzard. And I melted this one last night in the 24-watt hot plate upstairs. This one is Ocean Rain and Peppermint. Now, I was going to bed as it was melting, so I don't really remember how it was doing when I was going to bed. But when I woke up, you know, like 6-7 hours later, I could smell it, and the room just smelled fresh. You could smell the peppermint, but it just smelled fresh and clean, and maybe that's that Ocean Rain scent. And when I smelled it this morning, it had about a medium to a high throw, and that was like after, right? Like 6 to 7 hours. So I would classify this one probably overall as a high throw. But I was just really impressed by how it was doing this morning when I woke up. It just gave my room this really nice ambiance. I really, really enjoyed it. Okay, this last one here that I got from Super Tarts is an orange. No, there's another Super Tarts back there. Last scent shot. This one is an orange lavender ice cream. This one in the 24-watt hot plate had about a high to a good throw. It's a really weird blend to me because like lavender, I'm still trying to figure out what I like and don't like it with. And so this one, you know, is like being lavender and orange. It's interesting. I don't really know how I feel about it. I don't hate it. I don't think I love it. But it's, you know, it was an interesting scent. It, you know, when I was melting it, it piqued my interest. I really don't know how to describe it. So I would get this again because it's just interesting to me. Having orange and lavender together, but that's more of a sweet lavender as well. I'm definitely getting more of a sweet scent out of there rather than like an herbal scent. So interesting. But Brandy is really good at coming up with blends, and she always comes up with blends that are just interesting to me. Have I said the word interesting enough? All right, moving on now. Okay, this next one and last one here from Super Tarts is Pineapple 50/50 Rock Candy. The 50/50 is an orange creamsicle scent. I think that's another 50/50 is just another name that people have been calling creamsicles. I did not know that until I started looking at her Facebook page. Yeah, this one smells amazing. I absolutely love this one. This one had a high to a good throw in the 24-watt hot plate. It just smelled really sweet, candy-like, no artificial smell from the pineapple. Because you guys know pineapple's not my thing. I really couldn't pick it up a whole lot in here. Yeah, I would absolutely buy this one again, but I don't think that I would like hoard it to the point that I would want it in like a super pan. But definitely a really nice scent. Really, really enjoyed that one. Okay, moving on here to this little pile. Starting here with the Bathing Garden. This one is in the Berry Scandal. This one was strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, guava, buttercream, candy corn, cake batter, ice cream, all that kind of stuff. This one I melted upstairs in the bedroom. No, wait. No, I melted this one downstairs in the kitchen. It had about a low to a medium throw. In the 18-watt hot plate, I melted 3 cubes in there one time. I really couldn't smell anything at all. I melted it in the 24-watt, and when I was in the room with it, I couldn't smell it. But then I left the room and came back in, and I could smell it. But then as I continued to sit in the room, I had a harder and harder time smelling it. I do like this scent. It is a really thick berry scent. You can get a little bit of the bakery notes in there, but it's mostly just the berries. I wouldn't really seek it out again because the scent, it's good, but it's not one of my favorites. But combined with the fact that I really didn't get the throw that I wanted out of this one, and you know, I wouldn't seek it out again. And you guys probably have heard me say this before. The stuff I melt downstairs in my kitchen or my entryway, I want a good throw. The stuff upstairs in my bedroom, I'm better with the medium throw because, you know, it's the bedroom. I don't mind it being more subtle, but if I don't get a good throw or at least a high throw out of my stuff downstairs, that's what at least I normally look for in there. So that one was just not meeting the expectations of what I wanted for my downstairs stuff. Okay, this next one here is Peach Hearts. This one is ripe peaches and cheesecake. This one had a high throw, so I was pleased with that. I did melt 3 cubes one time in the 18-watt and then another time in the 24-watt. And the throw was definitely better in the 18-watt. In the 24-watt, it just kind of fizzled out pretty fast, and the throw was just not as good. So the 18-watt seemed to do the trick for this one. It's definitely a really sweet, authentic peach scent. And the cheesecake in here is just, it's nice and creamy, a little... Yeah, I don't know. Cheesecake is just interesting in its heart. I don't really know how to put it in words when I've had it in its heart, but I do enjoy cheesecake scents. So I really do like this one. I don't love it. But once again, the throw in that one was a high in an 18-watt hot plate. So I was pleased with that one. Okay, this one, Pearls of Winter, I melted upstairs, which I don't know why I melted it upstairs. This one was red apples, strawberries, pink cotton candy, and a raspberry icy. It had a high to a good throw. I think both times I melted in the 24-watt hot plate. So the throw was definitely kicking ass up there in the bedroom. Yeah, man, that apple scent I think is actually what I pick up the most. It's a really complex blend. It's mostly apple dominant, I would say. I don't really smell a whole lot of like pink cotton candy, if that's pink sugar and cotton candy. Don't pick up a whole lot of that. But it was just a really nice, beautiful scent. It made my bedroom just feel, I don't know. It was good. It smelled really good. You know, obviously, if you're looking for a mostly fruity scent, I would go for this one. I definitely enjoyed that one when it was melting. Okay, moving on here to Tiffany candles. This was a 3-pack of Scallops in Storm Watch. You know, that's the dupe for the Yankee Candle Storm Watch, which is like a cleansing ocean air before the storm. So whatever that smells like or whatever's in there. I absolutely love the Storm Watch smell. It's one of my all-time favorite scents. I don't know how to describe it. It is more on the masculine side, but I love masculine scents. Okay, anyways, back to this Tart. Oh, here, sorry. Now that you can see it. So back to this. So one time I melted 2 scallops, I think in the 24-watt. The other time was 1 scallop in the Glade Warmer. Both times it had a high to a good throw. Even with just the 1 scallop in the Glade Warmer, it did pretty darn good. I absolutely love this one. Like I said, I love this scent. I haven't melted a whole lot of this scent from Yankee Candle, but the stuff that I'm getting from Tiffany Candles, the dupe for Stormwatch, I'm absolutely loving. Like I said, the throw, I was more than happy with the throw from that one. Okay, this one here from 30th Street Crafts. This one was a chunk tart, I believe, in Aladdin's Carpet. And so here on the back, she's actually got the scent description here. So it's fig, apricot, rose, oak moss, cashmere, violet, and sweet marshmallow. This is an absolutely beautiful scent. Very complex. God, I just love that one. There's something in here that I'm picking up a lot on. Is that like sandalwood in here? Fig, apricot, oak moss. I don't know if it's the oak moss or the cashmere. There's something in here that's just like a really gorgeous, like earthy kind of scent. And once again, maybe a little bit more masculine. Oh, I absolutely love, love, love this scent. I threw the whole chunk in the Glade Warmer. No, the 24-watt warmer is what I threw this one in, the whole chunk. It had a medium throw. You know, gave the room the really nice, beautiful ambiance. Just smelled absolutely great, medium throw. So I really did enjoy that one from 30th Street Crafts. Okay, my voice is going here. Wait, two-timing tart. Oh, okay, hang on. Two-timing tart. Oh no, I'm making a mess over here. Okay, let's go in this order. Pride and Prejudice is the first one up here from two-timing tart. This is a remelt for me. This is linen, amber, sandalwood, and vanilla. Good throw. And as you guys can see here, it's a little bit on the older side. Old wax formula, still had a good throw. This one is just a really nice sandalwood scent. I love sandalwood. Oh my god, it's kind of like spicy, masculine, yeah, sandalwood scent. Absolutely friggin' love it. This is one of my favorites from two-timing tart. Absolutely would repurchase that one over and over again. And if that one already has a good throw in the old wax formula, it's probably kicking in the new wax formula would be my guess. Okay, the next one here is Seduction in two-timing tart. This one also had a good throw. This is Madagascar, vanilla, orchid, blondewood, cardamom, and teakwood. Once again, this is in the old wax formula if you look at the date here. So this one also had a good throw. Oh man, that is a really good woodsy blend. And you can get the little bit of that sweetness from the vanilla, so it's slightly more feminine, I would say, than Pride and Prejudice, at least to me. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love that one. Not as much as Pride and Prejudice. Pride and Prejudice was one of my favorites of the week. I do like this one as well. Just an absolutely beautiful blend. Okay. Oh, my throat here. Okay. This one here was a chunk in Sweetgrass, Cedar, Pomegranate, Oak. This one was like a new blend that she had done, you know, when she was kind of experimenting. Now, I do not know how to describe this one when it was melting. I went upstairs and I was like, oh my goodness, like that's really interesting. And it almost smelled like bakery to me in a really weird way, even though there's nothing in here that's bakery, but it's very unique. I've never really smelled anything like this before. I don't know what the heck that is in here. And maybe it's the sweetgrass is something I'm not used to smelling, or the wood scents. I don't really know. I love this blend. I have more chunks of it. Definitely enjoyed it. It had a good throw. I mean, like as soon as I walked in the room, it like hit me in the face and it was like, bam. And I was like, and then I spent like 5 minutes trying to figure out what it was that I was smelling. So yeah, I'm really glad that I have more chunks of that one, and I was more than happy with the throw. Definitely a good one. Now this one last one from Two Timing Tart, this was the Snow Be Gone that I got in the Simply Sensational sampler. I have more of this upstairs too. This one is pink sugar, pineapple, pink flamingo. Pink flamingo is cherry, orange, vanilla with confectioner's sugar. Now on cold, this is an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous scent. It is just fresh. It's feminine. It's fruity. It's just really good. It really does make you think of spring, you know, summer, all that good stuff. This one was like 4 small heart-shaped tarts. When I did melt this one though, in the Glade warmer, it was about a low throw. I really could not smell it unless I was real darn close to the warmer. And it, you know, for such a beautiful scent, I really wished I could have smelled it more. Now I do have more of this upstairs, so like I said, I'm going to go through and melt the rest of what I have upstairs eventually, because I'm kind of curious to know if it was like a one-off thing. Maybe this batch was lighter, could have been my nose that day, who knows. Gorgeous scent, low throw. You know, but the rest of the Two Timing Tart this week has kicked butt. That was the only one that I wish I had a little bit of a better throw on. Okay, Vintage Chic Scents. I'm going to start off here with a bag, a Blossom bag that I did melt this one 2 times already. So I already got 2 melts out of this Blossom bag, but that's what it looks like here. This one is in Ruby Slippers. Interesting scent. Okay, so this is Ruby Red Grapefruit, Blood Orange, Champagne, and Vanilla Bean Noel. I love this scent. I love it, and it's different. And maybe it's because it's slightly bitter because of the Blood Orange and the Ruby Red Grapefruit. I don't know, but this is another scent that's also very unique. I haven't really smelled a whole lot of anything that smells like this one. Now, both times I melted it in the 24-watt hot plate, it had a high throw. I really did enjoy it, and my mother-in-law was here when I was melting it, and she really, really liked it as well. So, yes, I always want to have some of this Ruby Red Slippers on hand. I was happy with the throw, and like I said, it's such an interesting scent. You know, very, very different, I would say, than what I'm normally used to melting. Okay, trying to get into these clamshells here. Where's the first one I want to talk about? Okay, this clamshell here from Vintage Chic Scents. This one is in Happy Days. This is Apple Mango Tango and Clean Cotton. So yes, this is a laundry scent, which is not normally what I like. Yes, that smells like laundry. Pretty much that's all I can say about that one. Okay, this one I melted it upstairs in my bedroom. This one I really only got about a low to a medium throw out of it. You know, I normally want at least a medium throw out of the stuff I melt in the bedroom. I couldn't really smell this one at all, and laundry is really not for me. I have one more clamshell in this one, but after I melt through that second clamshell, I don't think I'm going to look for that particular scent again. It's just not my cup of tea. Okay, now what is my cup of tea is this one by Vintage Chic Scents and Surfer Girl. This one is amazing. This is one of the best of the week and probably one of my top 10 scents I have ever melted. I freaking love this one. It's coconut cream pie, graham cracker crust, pink sugar, and key lime. The throw on this one was a good in the that I melted in the kitchen and the living room in the 24-watt hot plate both times. I mean, the throw, good. Absolutely love this scent. You can get the key lime. You can get the key lime, and I think the graham cracker and the pink. You can get all of those. You can get all everything that's in here. You can smell it all. And you guys know I hate coconut scents, but I do enjoy the coconut cream pie in this one. I do not smell like an overwhelming coconut scent. So, oh my goodness, this one is amazing. And I think I've got like 4 more clamshells of this. But I mean, if I see this in blossom bags, I love this to the point that I would want to get like 2 blossom bags in this scent. I really love that one. Now that one was actually a customer creation, I think. And if anyone out there knows who made that one, put their name in the comments, or go, if you know them, thank them for me, because I love that blend. It's amazing. Okay, this next one from Vintage Chic Scents was also one of my favorites of the week. This one is Grandma's Pearls. This is Marshmallow and Lavender Vanilla. This one had a good throw, and I melted upstairs once in the Glade, once in the 24-watt. Now here's the thing. I normally don't like lavender, so this one had come out, I think, with her original, like her very first opening. This is one of her original blends. I never got it because I was like, lavender, like, I don't want lavender. Okay, I threw this one on earlier this week. I didn't know it had lavender in it, and I walked back into the room and I was like, that smells amazing. I was like, I don't know what's in that, but that smells amazing. And I can smell the lavender in here on cold, but I would say that when it was hot, it just melted into this gorgeous, feminine, creamy, sweet fragrance. And when I walked into the room, I didn't automatically think lavender, but I don't melt lavender enough that I'm like the best at picking it up. All I knew was that I just loved the fragrance, and the throw was good. I loved it. I was sitting on my bed and I was like, this is really good. So yeah, if I see this Grandma's Pearls come up in a blossom bag, I'm getting it. I don't know. That one, for some reason, loved it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, 2 more here from Vintage Chic Scents, and then we're done. So this first one here is Over the Rainbow. These last 2 are going to be blossom bags. So Over the Rainbow is what this one is. I melted this one only once so far out of this one in the 24-watt hot plate. This one is a rainbow sherbet and cotton candy scent. This one had a high throw in the 24-watt hot plate. I really did like it. I didn't love it. It's a really nice sherbet orange scent. You mix with that cotton candy, it's a really good scent. So, no, maybe I do want to say that I love it. Well, it's not like I don't love this one as much as I love like those past 2 from Vintage Chic Scents, but I do like this one a lot, quite a bit. So yeah, I was happy with the throw. Nice scent blend, you know, yes, I would repurchase that one. Okay, now the last one here from Vintage Chic Scents. This one is in the Plaza Hotel. This is the Bath & Body Works Deep for Lemon Mint Leaf. Okay, now this one, you can see here if you look in the bag, I've gotten 3 melts out of it so far. I've probably worked my way through this one the most out of any of the ones that I've done. And this one had a low throw all 3 times that I melted it. And I've melted it in a combination of, I think it might have been twice in the Glade, once in the 24-watt hot plate in the bedroom. I really couldn't smell it at all. I mean, I left the room, I came back in, it really just wasn't there. You know, and I have melted this one now 3 times, so it wasn't like a one-off thing. I'm going to continue melting it. I can probably get 3 more melts out of the bag, so I'm going to keep going for it. But if anybody else out there has this scent from Vintage Chic Scents, if you have it, leave in the comments, let me know. What has your experience been with it? Because I don't think I've ever gotten anything from VCS before that I would have said had a low throw. I don't think. Oh wait, that Apple Mango Tango was kind of low too. But anyways, on cold, I can smell this one really well on cold. Like if I put my nose in the bag, I can smell it. It's very strong. So it kind of surprised me that on hot, I really wasn't getting anything out of it. But anyways, but you know, it's such a really beautiful scent. I really wish I could you know, get a little bit of a better throw out of it because the scent is so, so nice. All right, you guys, so that is it. That is my Scents of Days Gone By, number 21. I got a little bit of video editing to do and a little bit more organizing I got to do with all the empties over here. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching this and are having a great weekend. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.